Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's up, YouTube? Diggy546. Subscribe if you want more sports content. Like the video if you like the video. And I won't tell if you click that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this. Well, training camp is about a weekend. Nothing's really going on. They're just going through walkthroughs. And Marcus Golden is back. That was a big win for us. So we still got the other guys to go along with Marcus Golden. O'Shane Zimenez, Lorenzo Carter, Kyler Fackrell. So I think that's going to be a pretty solid pass rush to go along with our interior guys. Leonard Williams is coming off of a ankle injury or a hamstring or something like that. So a lot of these guys that are coming off of injuries, we don't really know how far along they are because Joe Judge is doing that whole thing where he doesn't really disclose injury, which kind of makes sense. But that's what's going on so far in training camp. Everything's just getting started. But it's kind of a bummer because just when we think that our defense can come together, Deandre Baker goes out and becomes the worst criminal of the year. Who knows if Quentin Dunbar told on him. We don't know what happened, but if he did do it, he's facing 4 counts and it's going to get tough for him. But he goes and does that. Sam Beal opts out. I'm not going to blame any player for opting out this year, but Sam Beal is kind of facing an uphill battle because next year I think he's pretty much done. I think the Giants are going to draft a cornerback this upcoming draft. Probably somebody else is going to be brought in free agency, and Sam Beal is going to be cut because he got in here his rookie year, immediately got injured. Second year, I'm pretty sure he got injured again. Last year, or maybe last year was the second year, but the guy's been in and out of the lineup every year he's been here. And now with him opting out, it's probably it for him, which is kind of sad, but that's just the way it goes in the NFL. But just when I was ready to celebrate and dance, jump up and down, because I thought that we got Ross Cockrell. He used to be on the Giants like 2 years ago. He was really good in coverage to go along with James Bradberry, who he played with last year across from. The Giants deal with him fell through. So he will not be becoming a Giant. Before I even got to make a video about it, he will not be a New York Giant. So that brings us back to square one. Are we going to go ahead and sign Logan Ryan? Clock is ticking. Are we going to? I mean, we got to bring somebody in because at this point we are extremely thin at cornerback. And when these cuts come from these other teams, we're going to have to be one of the first teams to pounce on it because we're really thin. We have James Bradberry. Julian Love was playing safety last year, so we don't know if he'll move back to that slot. Darnay Holmes was kind of what everybody thought was going to play the slot along with Grant Haley. So all 3 of those guys are slot guys. So who's the outside guy? Corey Ballantyne, a 6th-round pick from last year. So no one's really expecting him to step in. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to sign Logan Ryan or another veteran corner that can come in and provide some competition because we're very thin at cornerback. And if we can't get that filled, it doesn't matter if the pass rush is better. It doesn't matter what Xavier McKinney does. It doesn't matter if the offense scores 1 million points. Defense is going to be picked apart because, as I've said in past videos, if you have one bad player on your defense that's horrible, he will get targeted over and over and over again. And it won't make a difference how good your other players are. So I'm looking for the Giants to make a move at cornerback very soon. If not, we're going to be in big trouble. This team was built kind of similar in the Patriots defensive model to where you have, good to great players, not elite top tier players in the front 7, but you have good to great players in the front 7, and in the back 7, or in the coverage unit, you have elite players or one elite player and other guys who are extremely solid. But right now we're not able to do that if we don't fill this position. So those are my thoughts on that. You guys let me know. Who do you want us to sign? I mean, at this point it's Logan Ryan to me. best guy on the market. But those are my thoughts on that. You guys let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.